All right, welcome back to art class. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be using those practice items that we practiced last 2 weeks ago now to make a picture. Now, most kids, this should not be too difficult, but you're going to want to probably have your practice sheet of paper, especially if you're not too sure how well you did. What I want you to do is you're going to draw a picture with a person. Okay, do the best you can. If your best person is one of these shape people, then please use the shape person. If your best person is a stick person, then we'll go with stick, okay? But we want to lean a little bit more towards the shape if we can, because that means you're getting really good with your basics there. So we want to try to go with shape if you can. The one you don't want to do at this point, because we're kindergartners, we should be better than this, so we want to get out of this one. Okay, that one's not the one we want to use. We want to use a shape person or a stick person, but again, leaning a little bit more towards the shape. Okay, then I need your picture to have a house in it. I need it to have a flower in it, and I want your best flower. So if you can draw a flower that is better than what I showed you, then draw your better flower. And the same thing with the house. If you can draw a fancier house than what I showed you, then draw a fancier house. And the same thing is, I would like a tree as well. One thing to watch out for, I saw some people with their tree, is they stuck their bumps. Let me get you a scratch piece of paper here. I'll just use this one and I'll get a new one in a second. I saw some people doing this. They drew the trunk really well. They put a nice rectangle for their trunk. Then they did a great job with their branches. They put some skinny rectangles for their branches. And they got some little tiny branches. Like this. But then they did this. They did their bumpy lines like this. They kept them right next to the shape. And that doesn't make your tree look very full. You want your bumpy line to actually go around it. It doesn't even really touch the branches. I know that seems a little odd. But to have a nice full tree, you really want it to be going around it. You don't really want it to be clinging to it like this, okay? I know that technically leaves do grow on the branches, but it's going to look better if you have a full set like this, okay? Okay, so for our project, I'll just use the back side of this. You want a white piece of paper. You're going to want some pencil, and you're going to want some crayons. And so it's a pretty easy project. And you are drawing the picture. So I need a person in the picture. I need a house in the picture. I need a tree in the picture. And I need a flower in the picture. Now, if you have room and you want to do like 2 or 3 flowers, you're making a garden, that's okay. Maybe you're doing 2 or 3 houses because you're living on your street. That's okay too. But I want the best versions that you can make of your tree, house, flower, and person. Okay? So for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my ground. I'm going to put the house right here. A rectangle or square I usually use. Now remember, again, if you can do something fancier, you're more than welcome to. Some windows. I want a door. I'm going to move my door to the side here, and I'm going to put a big window right there. Let's see. I need some flowers here. Again, I'm going to make them kind of big because it's easier to color bigger things. I think I'm going to put some smoke. There we go. Let's see. I got my flower. I got my house. I need a person and a tree now. So I'm going a tall tree. my person. I think I'm gonna do a person right here. They're walking up to the house for me. Round head. I'll put a neck on them. Their body. I'm going to change the bottom of this. I want to make it a girl in a dress. Shoes. And I'm going to give her mitten hands. If you can do fingers, you can do fingers. I'm just going to give her mitten hands. Okay. Give her some hair. Like that. I need to erase that line there because she's not invisible. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to put a sun in the picture. I'm going to make my sun really cool. And I'll do some clouds. Okay, I think my picture is pretty good. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of speed through, and I need you to color this in neatly. Again, this is not an overly difficult picture to do today. I just really want us to practice putting our picture together with real objects that we would use commonly in a picture. Okay, like I said, you can have more than one person. Okay, and you can have more than one tree. If you can do a better tree, if you can better flower, go ahead. I want to show me the best way you know how to do these objects. Okay, and then I'm going to color, so feel free to watch as I kind of color through this. Now that you're done, what I need you to do is snap a photo of it, upload it to Seesaw, and I will see you next week.